could otherwise.
No,
Because
but
basically,
they have scale.
as Komodo Mukherjee has said, decisions are required.
Yeah, in other words,
Decisions on purchase, decisions on production, decision on problems. There are always problems in the yard.
Where the
Because
scale
if you
of
have 10,000 items have to get fitted in and then work. Now you may just get in a situation that one particular item is not available, not coming from the supplier that you have placed an order. The other supplier is charging you 5 times the amount of money to give it to you in 1 week's time. Now that decision cannot, in present situation,
3 days
be taken
back,
from
you
the
must
yard.
have read in the newspaper, the World Bank has graded India in such a poor state. Pakistan is much better. Pakistan is 60th or something, in dealing with the government. Any kind of investment from abroad to come to India, it has go through so many windows and all that. Nothing we have improved. We only talk.
Another discussion that we have been having within ourselves, that will joint ventures help?
In
Bringing-
shipbuilding, the leading shipyards, etc., like Daewoo, etc., they are having joint ventures, opening up places like Romania. They have opened a yard over there. What I used to see, around 300 people from Romania, welders, etc., they are working in Daewoo shipyard. They are being trained over there, and they are go back. So that way they have a cheaper labor. Now what has happened? To get obviously having so many orders, you have to subcontract blocks, etc. They have been subcontracting around in their own industry itself, but they found that China was a place. So they do all the deck houses, etc. They go over there. Today, what they have found, Daewoo and Samsung, they are finding China is cheaper to build blocks, and everything. They have now done 2 yards over there. Doing over there and bringing it. Now, should you have encouraged the proposals of a bigger yard, bigger thing, having joint venture, coming home? This is one answer to your Indian shipbuilding.
Come to Indian yard.
Because they will bring orders also with them.
Unless he is assured that he will be able to build it cheaper. That's the bottom line. That's what automobile implement. So if we can be assured that this subsidy scheme or something is in place for the next 10 years, 15 years, you will have these investments coming in from the major. Already they are showing interest. They are talking about it. They are talking about coming to India today. Right? And they will, once they can be assured that this particular policy or something which is there is in place for 10-15 years.
Because Indian automobile sector, if you examine the way it has grown, is through the joint ventures. Most of the foreign majors who have come here, they have brought in the technology, funds, development.
In Vietnam,
Because the fellow manufacturing it is not sold in India, he's going to use that output.
They have brought technology, you have order, or you can order more than what you really can do. Is it not
That is today's situation.
No, today.
That is today.
Bigger.
But once you deliver, people know it will should.
This is what we are trying to achieve. But tomorrow or day after, downturn will come. This happy situation cannot last.
That
I
is
mean, somebody says 1 year, somebody says 5 years, right? But
Another interesting thing, when we were doing some research, we realized that Japanese are very good in planning. Same is the case with Korean. While
Koreans have learned it from Japanese.
Okay. While Chinese, they are very low cost operation, and they come in groups, and there's not much of planning there, but somehow they
are catching
construct
up
it.
the same way. Sorry. If you had gone to China earlier on, in the ship repairs, etc., or shipbuilding, whatever they are doing, the quality and everything was very poor. But today it is coming up because they are inculcating the modern planning way, whatever Japanese, etc., are doing, everything. They are introducing those and they are making it.
Now, what we are saying is that India could be even ahead than even Japan, Korea. It may look very
optimistic
today, and it may look very laughable. But the fact is, we personally feel, because there are sectors in which we have gone ahead than the other countries. The reason is, if we combine our IT skills, the automation, IT is basically nothing but work process defined and which is computerized. We think that using the power of IT, we can be ahead than Japanese and Koreans and Chinese, who have limitation on the language, who are not as computer savvy as what we people are, and using those IT techniques in terms of productivity.
Shipbuilding, I will disagree. Their shipbuilding is digital shipbuilding now.
Yeah,
if you go to this thing, it is totally digital. I mean,
this is what
doesn't arise.
this.
First of all, language is not a barrier. In fact, knowing English is not good. If you understand Japanese, possibly you will understand all their drawings. So, language is not a barrier. IT skill is also not a barrier. Having better IT people will, obviously they will not do this dirty job. shipbuilding is known to be a dirty job, okay, and a difficult job, very dangerous. So 3D industry. So IT people, the mentality of Indian IT guys is first stop US. So I don't think IT, okay,
No,
have some amount of automation.
shipbuilding will bring in IT in
a different way.
It will be
For the
inculcating
processes.
IT in
Yeah.
their processes.
No, but I
And
tell you what,
integrated
it's not automation which gives them this result. I've closely watched everything in Japan. It's not automation, it's innovation.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact,
Innovation is
this
different
is the
from
word.
automation.
Now,
Automation is what?
during
Automatic
the-
learning.
You
Agreed.
know,
Agree.
may I, this is, you've been talking a lot about automotive industry. This Telco has set up this state-of-art plant in Pune. Lot of robots and all that, you know, painting section and all that, they were developed by our people, you know, Indian. I know the company, one electro-pneumatics and hydraulics, they were the people who developed all those
No,
things.
that's what
I
I'm
was
saying
talking
is
to them about this
in-
vertical welding, you know, that electroslag welding and that, you know, handling the
Agreed,
system.
but you don't need. What I'm saying is, just look at Japan today. Where is the robotics? Nowhere. You
No,
don't
I'm
need.
talking about those technology like.
No,
but-
why shipbuilding? Nobody will put the robotics. Only automation is submerged building is automatic. You put something.
Semi-automatic,
there,
this is that, yeah.
Fillet welding, the CO2.
Yeah.
Only the welding is automatic and NC cutting. That is what you call is automatic. That's it.
No, there are
No more
certain
automation.
things. I'm just saying that I've just come back from the
In fact,
Germany
in
and I was
election-
talking.
elections
They
is
have
no
got
automation.
I tell you, they have got a, you know, EOT crane which is programmed. EOT crane goes and picks up a bulb,
Agreed.
flat bulb
And
bar,
puts in the
and it
particular
goes
place.
and puts in that, and that particular head only has got some of those spot welders. It will even weld it. So verticality plus it is stacked. Then it goes up and picks up the
I really
next
don't
one.
think that those are things that we
No, not
need in
necessary.
India.
What
No, I'm talking about
saying
if you are going to make a Panamax series of it
No, you
every
don't need
6
I don't
weeks.
think it. I
You
don't
don't
think. I
need-
don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah, you can't do it. Otherwise, every 6 weeks you cannot deliver a ship.
No, you don't need to do 6 weeks. What I'm saying is, see, you don't need that level of automation. But few things which helps you, those are the critical components. First of all, you have to find out what is critical to your process, right? And critical to business, what is critical to quality, and what is critical to customer. These are the 4 things, 4 issues involved. So if it is not critical, forget
You
about it.
see, I am just telling you, I am planning 2-3 shipyards. The big shipyard, what I have given my thought. This is a, you people have visited many, I have visited many, but Korea I have not visited. Now, for example, whether I am talking about Panamax and bigger. Now, engine room and this transection is the maximum time consuming area. So I call, you make a factory for making at least 2 of them in tandem. So that one is ready, you push it into the rest of the ship is assembled, you go and, you know, final, you know, button up everything, and with all the other sections also piping and cabling and all that is already been done. So this particular is because in India, I didn't utter this word, the tropical country. Now tell me any successful shipbuilding nation in the world which is in this kind of climatic condition.
Yes.
So this is where you have to have a, you mentioned about hygienic and all that, you have to have a congenial atmosphere also. Cover shade, give them, you know, the forced draft. The temperature is not always so high that you need to bring air conditioning, but at least give the forced draft.
I think
And you will get the productivity.
I differ here because Japan and China face severe high temperature in the month of July and August. The temperature goes up to 60 degrees centigrade. Can you believe it? People still work.
60 degrees Japan.
China, it went to 60 degrees centigrade. It was so hot.
You'll frazzle.
You know, they stopped pending. Pending will not be done. But normally it is between 40 to 45, and July and August production does not dip. They work. So, okay.
Is
you have
it they work that because the facilities are provided?
facilities there, fan is there. What is there? So
Because-
you know,
because-
what is
because-
there?
I've got photographs over there showing you how the facility with the minimal cost, how that compressed air can be used to make a welder or a grinder
It will work.
comfortable
Only
without
thing, what they do
affecting
is,
anything.
see, this is what I'm talking about process. What they do, they start work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Timing here.
This is the process. You change the timing. 4 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. 7 hours, good enough. Work hard, 11 to 4 o'clock.
We thought somebody said that they're working 2 hours a day.
No, here the
11
question
to,
is
no,
that
11 to 4 take rest. Everybody has lunch, goes to sleep.
No, here also
4
where
o'clock
we
in the
have
evening, come back.
temperature
Countries in summer
Start
take a
work.
break.
in Rourkela and other places,
Most
the time
yeah,
is changed
common,
to
yeah.
the
And it's so
temperature.
hot that more than
This time they start at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, to